My ex drained our daughter's college fund for her new boyfriend. When she came crawling back, my daughters were waiting for her. 3 months ago, while I was at my mother's funeral, my wife Taylor drained both our kids' college accounts. $127,000 gone in a single morning. Our daughters were 16 and 13, and we'd been saving since they were born. Taylor left a note on the kitchen counter saying she was done pretending to be happy and had found real love with a guy named Andre. They'd been talking for 8 months. She said marriage was suffocating her, and she deserved to live her dreams. She blocked us all immediately, changed her number, deactivated everything. I had to tell my daughters that their mom and future were gone. My oldest just stared at her plate and whispered that she'd worked so hard for nothing. My youngest ran to her room and didn't come out for 2 days. I sold my truck to keep the house, took double shifts at the warehouse. The girls got jobs after school. My oldest lost her spot at her dream college because we couldn't pay the deposit. She cried for hours, then never mentioned it again. My youngest stopped talking about becoming a doctor. I slept 3 hours between shifts. The girls packed lunches for me because I kept forgetting to eat. We were surviving, barely, but we were doing it together. 4 months later, 1 a.m. on a Wednesday, I heard someone banging on the door so loud it woke up the girls. As I went downstairs, the girls followed. Through the peephole, I see Taylor. Her face is swollen, her lips split, her clothes torn. My oldest grabbed my arm and begged me not to open it, but Taylor was screaming that someone was trying to kill her. I thought maybe she'd been in an accident or something. I opened the door but kept the chain on. She was hysterical, claiming I'd ruined her life, that I'd set her up, that I should have protected her. I genuinely had no idea what she was talking about and told her to slow down and explain. She kept looking over her shoulder at the street, her whole body trembling. She pulled up her jacket sleeve, revealing deep bruises around both wrists, the kind you get from being grabbed and held down. That's when it clicked. Something had happened with Andre. She was babbling about how I must have known, how I deliberately didn't warn her, how I wanted this to happen as revenge. I kept insisting I didn't know what she meant. Finally, she choked out that Andre wasn't who she thought he was. He wasn't some successful entrepreneur like he claimed. Turns out Andre had a wife. Not just any wife, but the daughter of someone who ran illegal gambling operations across 3 states. Very dangerous people who didn't take kindly to homewreckers. Andre had been using Taylor's money to pay off his massive gambling debts to his father-in-law. When the money ran out after 2 months, he went back to his wife and threw Taylor under the bus. Told them Taylor had seduced him, that she knew he was married, that she was trying to extort him. The wife believed her husband. Now they were after Taylor. She'd been hiding in cheap motels for 3 weeks, moving every night, but they kept finding her. 2 nights ago, 3 men showed up at her room. She escaped through the bathroom window and had been sleeping in her car since. She was out of money, out of options. She looked me straight in the eyes. "You owe me protection," she said, her voice cracking. 15 years of marriage. I'm the mother of your children. She gripped the door frame. "Let me inside. Help me figure something out. We can go to the police together, or you can loan me money to disappear." I started to respond when my youngest daughter stepped out from behind me. "Mom," she said, pulling out her phone. "Remember when you cleaned out our college funds? I recorded our last phone call." Taylor's face went white. "I have you admitting you forged Dad's signature on the withdrawal forms. You laughed about how stupid he was for trusting you with the account passwords." My daughter's finger hovered over the screen. "You said we were baggage you couldn't wait to dump." My oldest daughter appeared in the doorway holding our house phone. "I just got off the phone with the police. We filed fraud charges 2 months ago when we found the forged documents. They've been looking for you." Taylor stumbled backward, her eyes darting between us. "You can't do this. Those men will find me in jail. They'll kill me. You should have thought about that before you stole our futures," my oldest said. Red and blue lights appeared at the end of our driveway. 2 officers were already walking up the path. Taylor looked at me desperately, begging me to say something, to stop this. I just stepped back and slowly closed the door. The girls and I stood together in silence until the police car drove away.